What's up, Everyday Blades? Man, we have a review here of one of my favorite knives of all time. My favorite line of knives. I'm a big fan of the CKF Evos. Hell, I'm a big fan of the CKF Custom Knife Factory regardless. They just make great knives. They take high-end custom designs and make them into a production form and do a really good job at that. So most of this is a new labeling on their packaging. Most of their other ones had like red and I think some blue in there, but that's a little bit different for the CKF Evo Evolution Rotten Evolution 4.0. This is the smallest version. So when I ordered this, I like larger knives. I like smaller knives too, but I like larger knives better. I thought when I ordered this it would be catch and release type deal. Figured I'd do a review on it, compare it to my Evo 3, which is my favorite by far, and release it. But when I got it, I just really liked it. It's just a great size. It's like the smallest usable size you would want, but it's just right in the pocket. It's just perfect. I mean, it's still a formidable knife, larger than most. So it's not small. It's just smaller than the larger versions. So you have the Evo 1, which was the largest, and then the Evo 2, which was like a medium size, still kind of large, not much smaller than the 1. And then the Evo 3, which was just about the same size as the Evo 1, which was a great thing because the Evo 1 is almost impossible to get. They run like, I don't know, $1,800, $2,000 on a secondary. Just unattainable. And then when you pay that kind of money for a knife, you just don't really want to use it. The Evo 3 was a savior for that. So when the Evo 4 came out, I just thought that it would be too small, and I would just kind of dismiss it as I did the 2. 2 is still a great knife. It's just not the right size for me. I really like the 4. It's just a cool knife. Also, the other ones are an M390. This one's an S90V. Also, the 1 and the 2 have grind lines in them. This one is a hand rubbed satin, which I really love. The grind lines are great, but this hand rubbed satin is beautiful. They all, I believe, have the nicer model, a little bit nicer models have the Damascus pivot collar in them. You can get it with the Damascus clip. I love the dark tie wood grain. Normally I'm more of a plain Jane titanium knife guy, but I like their dark tie. They do a really good job with it. Just looks really good. It's both sides, has the same texture, and it's even in the clip itself. Just my favorite knife design of all time. So let's see what all is in the package. Their standard setup is. So this is it's a John Sorensen design. It comes in S90V, which we have, or Damastil, or Magnacore. Haven't seen any in Magnacore. I've seen a few Damastils. The handles come in tie, Zerk, carbon fiber, Damascus, and Zerk tie. And this one was born 2 of 24 this year. Number 137. Cool. Then you get some cool stickers. It came with a couple other stickers, but I set them to the side. They're in my sticker box. I love their pouches, man. How cool is that pouch? Much better than a zipper pouch. And of course, like all Custom Knife Factory knives that I know about, full set of hardware, including bearings. Can't beat that. Every knife should come with that. And then the traditional Custom Knife Factory red microfiber cloth. Okay, so let's look at it up against my favorite Evo of all time, the Evo 3. Quite a bit smaller, but as you can tell in my hand, the Evo 3 is a large knife. Very large knife. You can see how much, I have 2XL gloved hands, and you can see how much is left over. This is the 4. Still plenty of room. And without even choking up, you choke up, you have even more room. So you can see, I love the blade design, the ergos, everything about this knife is just wonderful. I'm just a huge fan. So let's check out the weight. It's 4.6, and the weight of the 3 is 6.6. So 2 ounces difference. That's a significant difference. The blade length on this one is 3.5. Handle scales are 4 inches, and on the 3, it's 3 3/4 and 4.5. So total overall length 8.5, and then 7 5/8. Probably end up ordering me a Zerk tie or Timascus clip. Probably preferably Zerk tie, like a little bit darker but still shiny. Very nice. Oh, zirconium backspacer. They have this one. I polished it. I'll probably end up doing the same to that because I think that looks a lot better. But it's a full zirconium backspacer. And here's another, just for comparison, CKF knife. This is the Bob Terzola design, the Eagle Rock. You can see it's massive compared to that. But we'll also look at it up against 2 traditional knives, the Rat 1 and the Rat 2. So there you go. I'm a super fan of the Evo line. I think John Sorson knocked it out the park, and CKF knocked it out the park executing it, building it. It's just a great knife. The actions are killer. This one has a little bit of a hang up. It needs a detemp ball ramp because it kind of catches right there. But I think with a little bit of a detemp ball ramp, it'll fix that. But just an epic design. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. God bless you and your family. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.